Hey there guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about the most amazing thing on earth, like my favorite thing, and it literally saved me my life thousands of times, and that is couch surfing. So couch surfing is a website or an application where you can sign up and make a profile and then find other people who have a profile on this website and just ask them if you can stay with them just for free. So how amazing is that, right? So now I tell you how it all works. So make a profile, explain really well everything about yourself, especially in the beginning if you don't have any references. If you have more references, like me now, it's not that important anymore because people are really looking at the references and they're really checking out what other people say about you. But in the beginning, you really need to put effort in your profile and also in your messages. So once you set up a profile, you can go in the search bar and look for hosts, and it works with you typing in a city, and then it shows up all the people who live in this city. So let's say Bangkok, and then it shows up whatever thousands of people who are registered there. And then really in the beginning I also thought maybe it's better to make shorter messages and send, you know, like kind of not too individual messages to everybody to save time and send like 10-20 messages out. But over the time I really realized that the more individual you create the message, the more likely you are to receive a confirmation from the host. And also, I mean, really read through the profiles of your hosts, because if you find someone you really connect to, it's more likely that they also connect to your profile and that they more likely to accept you. So I don't know which method really saves time, but the second method is a lot better and saves you a lot more frustration, because you really end up with someone you will probably like, and it's just a lot nicer. I mean, these people writing their profiles for a reason as well, and so do you, and you want people to read your profile, so read their profile as well. And when you write them a message, it's really important that you first of all address them personally with name. That's super important. That's the first thing they look for. And then also just, you know, tell something nice about them, like what you liked about their profile, or maybe they've been to a country where you also been, and you can just say like, hey, how did you like it there, or something like this. Or if you have any books in common or movies in common in your interest lists or something like this, then mention that there, and then explain really quite, how do you say, explain yourself quite well, because they might not feel like going to your profile and read more about you. So write a couple of good sentences about yourself, like how long you've traveled, how old you are, where you're from, and all this stuff. They sometimes may be too lazy to go to your profile, because a lot of them will receive like around 10 requests a day, and for them it's a lot, and maybe not so easy to pick who they want to host. But anyways, what is so amazing about that? Well, first of all, you save a lot of money, like a lot. Like a hostel, especially around Europe or westernized countries, will cost you around $10 to $15 a night. So you spend so much more money if you go to hostels. And if you're worried about connecting with people, you can do that over couchsurfing as well. I mean, first of all, you're gonna connect with your host, and oftentimes they will bring along some friends, or introduce you to some friends or do something with you together. And if you want to even meet more people, there's also the option in Couchsurfing to not only look for a host, but also look for a meetup or a travel buddy. So you can look who is in your area and meet up with them, and yeah, meet even more people with the same interests. Also, you can look for events which are going on, like couchsurfing meetups, or maybe there's a group who go hiking together or making a road trip or something like that. So it's really a great website to engage with fellow travelers and locals. What I also really like about couchsurfing is that you really get the chance to stay in a local house. And I mean, yeah, maybe in America or Europe it's not that much different from staying in a hotel or something. But if you are in Japan or in Thailand or whatever, the houses are really different, and you will really see how, you know, how local people live. And sometimes you will be maybe in a really, yeah, not bad, but in a really more poor condition or more rich condition. I stayed with millionaires before, and I stayed with almost homeless people before. So you meet all sorts of people through all kind of living standards. But the most amazing thing is they are all really nice and they all just want to help. So really, also when you're finished with your stay, leave a reference. I mean, it really sucks if you don't leave a reference. I stayed with like over 100 people, and I have half of the references because these people are just too lazy. And I think it really sucks because you spend a nice time together, and the least you can do is spend 2 minutes on giving some nice words back to this person. I think it's really important. Well, and then of course it also might cross your mind if it is safe, like especially as a woman. Of course it makes you really vulnerable to just text with someone, ask him for his address and go there. I can totally understand, but I think you gotta have some trust in life, and you gotta have some trust in good people. I know the world is maybe not the safest place, and not everybody is good, but we need to believe in the good in the people. And also, I think if you trust in it, then you will receive what you trust in. What you believe in, you will receive, because you create your own reality, right? So if you believe in always the safe and best environment for yourself without being afraid, then I'm sure you will also receive that. So my advice is, I mean, there's some things you can be careful about if you feel like not directly going to their house, rather just meet, I don't know, at the bus station, train station, shopping mall or whatever. Yeah, then go for that, do that and get your first impression. But just have a little bit of faith in humanity and everything is gonna be fine, I think. But anyway, so far that's it for my couchsurfing video, and I will link the website down below. And well guys, anyway, if you enjoyed that, don't forget to subscribe and leave me some comments. Tell me if this was helpful, or tell me if you knew about it before and what was your experiences. Tell me if you had any bad experiences. I would also like to hear about that. Anyways, if you want to check out another video about a similar website, Workaway, then check out this video. Until then, have a safe journey and a good life, and I see you next time. Bye bye.